Well, hello, my name is Farrell Yoakum, and I'm going to start a podcast that's called That You Can Handle Them All. It's the name, You Can Handle Them All. And it's going to be dedicated to teachers who are wanting to improve on their ability to have safety, order, and discipline in their classroom. There is this aspect of sometimes maybe not knowing what to do when a student misbehaves. So we're going to talk about specific things that you can do to improve that behavior in your classroom. Actually, not to improve it, but to prevent misbehaviors. That's the goal. So we're going to give you a lot of simple things. They're not always easy, but there are simple things that you can add to your toolbox to get better and better all along each day this year throughout this journey, to be better at making sure that your students know your expectations and can follow them. I actually prefer to call classroom rules expectations, but either way, whether you call them rules or expectations, are you a person who requires your students to follow your expectations in the classroom? Do you hold them accountable whenever they do not? Or do you sometimes lose it and maybe don't act like you should? Or maybe you're not sure what you should do. We're going to help you to learn how to become that calm, cool, confident professional that always knows what to do and will take care of the situation. And that will be what we're doing in the coming weeks and months. I do know that school has just started, and maybe many of you have already had your first day with children. But if you haven't, or even if you have, one of the first tools I want to give you is what I call the welcoming speech. Every student comes into your classroom wondering what this is going to be like. They don't know you, you don't know them, and they're wondering, what is this teacher going to be like this year, and what can I expect? And so I always enjoyed giving children a welcoming speech, and it would go something like this. Well, good morning, my name is Mr. Yoakum, and I'm your science teacher this year. I'm excited about that. I'm very honored that I will be your science teacher this year. And I know that you don't know me, I don't know you, but you are in my classroom not by choice. You didn't choose me as your teacher. I'm sort of here by choice because I chose to come to work as a teacher and to be someone who can help lead students and guide them into the things they need to know in science. And that's my role. So we each have a place in this classroom, and that is my place. I'm the teacher. And as a result of that being my place, then I'm the one who sets the rules, who sets the expectations. And I expect that you will submit to my rules and my expectation. Your place in this game, in this scenario, in this room, in this year, and the things that we do is that you are the student. And as the student, that's your place, then you're expected to follow my rules. You're expected to obey the things that I will be bringing forth in order to allow you to learn the things that will be brought into this classroom. Not only you, but it's designed so that everyone will be able to have the opportunity to learn. So therefore, the kind of bottom line is I cannot allow you to stop me from teaching or students from learning. And we're going to be holding you, I will be holding you accountable for your actions. We all are always held accountable for actions. Whatever we do is met with some sort of consequence. So if we study hard and work hard, then the consequence is that we're successful and we gain the grade, a good grade that we've earned. If we don't work hard and don't do the work that's before us, then we will earn the grade that we receive as a result of not doing so. So they call it homework, classwork, schoolwork for a reason, because there's work involved in it. There will be work in this classroom. We're also going to enjoy it. There's a lot of great stories about science and maybe some unusual facts and stories and things that you might not know, but I'm going to bring some of those to you, and I think that you'll enjoy them. So we're going to work together. We're going to have a great year this year, and I'm going to be presenting my rules, my expectations to you now, and I just want to remind you that your expectation is that you will follow them without question throughout the rest of this year. And if you do, then we'll get along just well. But if you do not, then there will be consequences for the fact that you're not following what the expectations and the rules are. I want you to know that I care about every single one of you, and your success is important to me. I love every one of you because you are one of my students, and so therefore I automatically care that much for you. And I think as we learn about one another and get to know one another better, that level of respect that needs to be there for us to be able to learn will improve. The old saying is, you can't learn from something you don't respect. So I'm hopeful that I will gain your respect and that we can respect one another for being the people that we are, being in this classroom, and trying to accomplish the goals of this school year. So a speech like that is something that I really recommend. I also recommend that if you're going to give it, you be determined in advance that you will give it and not become reluctant once it comes time to do so. So I further recommend that you would practice that speech. Write it down and practice it. Practice it in a mirror, practice it with your spouse, practice it with a sister or brother, practice it with your children, practice it with a friend, practice it with a neighbor. Get it down the way you would like to, and it will make a huge difference in your year this year, I promise. So that'll be the end of today's lesson, and I'll be bringing some forward regularly, and they will all be designed to help you to be able to handle every situation in your classroom by preventing misbehaviors. Have a great day.